Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you guys having a good day. I know I am. Fucking scenery is crazy, bro. I love that shit. Sometimes I just come out here and just chill. Get some of the best views, especially on the late nights. When like all the stars is out. Full moon and shit like that. Oh man, I seen some of the best full moons in this spot right here over New York. Today, I've been thinking about so many different things, and I had a couple of different topics that I wanted to bring up. But I don't know, I be thinking too much now. I gotta start writing shit down because I keep thinking of other things I want to talk about. So we gonna scrap that shit until, it comes back into my mind. And I don't know, let's talk about honesty. Because my last video was about forgiveness. And how forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness ain't always for the other person. You forgive somebody because of the feeling in your heart that they make you feel like they got you angry now, they got you bitter, or whatever the feeling is. If it ain't good, then it's bad. You know what I mean? And it took me a long time to understand this scripture when the Lord said, I'm the only one that is allowed to hate anyone in the world. You are only to hate the things that they do. Don't hate them. And in my earlier days, being a rebel like we all are, I was like, wait up, bro. Like, first of all, that don't make no sense because people are down here doing me dirty on purpose. It's not like they doing it and mistakenly doing it, or, they in bad situations and they're like, oh, I gotta get this nigga real quick, whatever, or something. It's motherfuckers planning and plotting this shit, taking advantage of somebody. So I was like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna figure this shit out to forgive people that purposely fuck my shit up and stop me from reaching him. And then I started getting older. And I tried it. Like I did in my early days. I went up to everybody I could and I asked them for forgiveness or told them I was sorry. In my early days, I didn't really do a lot of shit. So it was very easy to go up to those handful of people and be like, my bad. But now that I'm older and I've, given forgiveness more than once and have learned that you're not supposed to give forgiveness to everybody. See, that's the thing. You don't have to forgive someone to their face. That's the part for them. The part for you is to forgive them in your own heart because you feel this way about them. And when you forgive them for what they did, it's because you accept them for who they are. Either they're a scumbag and they did you dirty on purpose, or they, made a mistake and didn't realize who they was dealing with and, made the wrong choices. Now, once you forgive this person, it relieves you of that feeling. Not right away all the time, but as the days go on and you're not around this person, you stop thinking about them, then you stop having that feeling, and then this feeling of, I don't give a fuck about them no more. I'm not worrying about them no more. I hope they alright. I hope they learn their lesson, because, you ain't gonna keep getting away with the shit. Somebody gonna catch on to what you're doing. And some people ain't as nice as us Good people. They'll figure out you're doing dirt, and then they'll do you dirty. Give me 1 second. So, as I realized that this shit was for me, and so I could let go of these feelings and not have to think about somebody I'm mad at and I don't want to think about no more. Then I understood. Pardon me. Gotta handle something. So, yeah, man. Forgiveness ain't always for the other person. Like I said, once I started understanding that this had an effect on me, I started to indulge in it, you know what I mean? Learning to totally forgive anybody that did things to me because I was chasing that feeling. But then I kind of like woke up to realize like, hey bro, you're taking losses like crazy. Like you are letting these people hurt you to hope they see and hope they're not these bad people because you know it makes you stronger. And you know where you're going in life, you're going to have to know how to deal with some pain. You're going to have to know how to take a loss and not overreact because it'll cost you everything. So once I started to understand this, I said, hey man, there's only so much you can take before you snap. And if you snap, you're going to start fucking your shit up because you're going to go back to the shadows and questioning who you are and wanting to do things to people and giving attitudes because of what other people did. So, like I said, I broke off, and that's what that chick taught me that I keep talking about with the miscarriage and shit. She taught me how to go in with everything I got, not as of trying to splurge or, you know, try to be that super dude. No, be yourself at 100%. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Give, because that's how you are. Don't worry about if, you know what I mean? If she gonna be there forever. You do this. This is what you do. So in my mind, I said, yo, this ain't nothing but practice, my nigga. Like, yeah, you want to be a good dude. Yeah, you want a wife. You want a kid in the family and shit. But obviously the Lord didn't send you that one because you're not ready. And it's something that maybe you need to, you know, better your mind or better maybe the situations you go through and how you handle shit. So I started realizing, like, yeah, maybe I need to start looking at myself and shit. And then I had to learn to forgive myself. Because I said, yo, bro, once you start falling for a chick, because you know how to take so much, you allow them to do certain things when you know you should just check that shit right off the rip. And if they do it again, it's done. They ain't gonna listen. And that's okay. They're allowed to live the way they want to live. And once I realized that and forgave myself for loving so hard, you know, you're like, man, I'm not going in like that no more. Like, if you ain't the one, you know, I'm gonna just play it cool. And I realized to myself, I said, that's stupid too. Because if you do that, when you meet this chick and you only go halfway, dumbass, she's gonna be the one, and she's gonna be like, well, you're not the one. This dude only got half of what I think he is. So that's when I understood what the guy that was gonna knock my noodle loose, and he told me that day, never lose your love. It's the only thing that saved your life. The only reason we're not coming is because of love. And then I realized, mixing that with what I just said, I was like, yo, bro, if you ever let a woman not make you stop showing yourself the way you do, then she defeated you. She defeated you. She took your love and made it lesser than what it is. And I had to realize, like, nah, man, I'm not changing myself up. I'm just gonna dismiss chicks even faster now, because just like a chick has the right to want to be with any type of man they want to choose to be with, so does a man. And since I'm not beat for the games, and I already see into women within 3 days of being around, as soon as I get around you, that first conversation, I already got like 5 red flags on your ass already. But they're fucking red flags that I'm like, alright, with a little bit of patience, time, and the Lord, we can recorrect these things, because I didn't start out being this way. I was just like everybody else, wailing out and lost and all of that. I mean, I wasn't as completely as bad as other people, but the Most High don't give a shit. You bad, you bad. He don't want to hear none of that. Well, I don't sin as much as they do. He said, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You still one of them heathen ass niggas. So, as I realized that, I said, yeah, man, you're going to rob yourself, and then your love ain't going to grow. Because if you let her stop you, like I said, the next experience may not be so bad. They may be just old regular, and it might not work out, but they may show you an easier time, easier whatever, and then that's going to help you be like, all right, this shit is not a bad thing to show yourself, because some women won't take advantage of it because they don't need to scheme on money. They have their own money. They don't need to scheme on, oh, I need somebody to talk to because I'm bored right now. The 30 other niggas I talk to, then none of them are around right now, so I'm going to let this guy talk to me and pretend I like him. There are women out there that don't really got time for that shit. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they ain't fucking with you like that. It is what it is. Like, and that's what I need in my life, I realize. And that's why I said in that video yesterday, or the day before yesterday with the date video, I was like, man, I'm done with even trying to just date chicks, because I also realized that's a problem too. With me following the law, there ain't no dating in that book. Dating in that book is you go to their parents' house and you spend 1 hour a day to 2 hours a day in front of their parents with her, and then her father asks you a bunch of questions to see if you're a real dude. And then you got to keep going back for a couple, I think a month or some shit like that, because they want to keep checking up on you. And men know how to read other men, and men will actually go in the street after your ass leave and ask everybody they know, who is that dude and what you know about him. So that's what made a lot of women safe in marriage sometimes, because your father picked a dude for you. Your mother picked a dude for you. And a man had to spend time with you and your parents, so you couldn't run those little games because you're a woman and I could tell you sweet nothings, I could dress really nice, I could buy you a couple of things, and then you think that I love you, and no, I'm setting you up so I can steal all your money from you. Oh man, yo, I see chicks get done dirty, yo. Like I seen chicks really go for dudes that they thought was like that dude, Mr. Moneybags, and the nigga was a schemer the whole time. He knew how to flaunt just enough money in front of your broke ass that, you know, you thought that was real money, and then you didn't realize that was probably somebody else's money, and he was just holding it, and he souped you up. And then when he uses you, you know what I mean? Women get done dirty. Same thing with men. Men get the same exact treatment, and men do the same exact thing. So we ain't playing favorites. That's what the forgiveness thing's for. It broadens your level to look at things differently. And it helps you heal from the pain that they give to you, because you know you're not the bad person. You know if you did things right or wrong. So then that's when you got to jump onto that and be like, alright, I didn't play nobody. I didn't play games, so why should I be upset? I didn't lose anything but a person doing me dirty. So that shit's been really boosting my confidence a lot lately, realizing like, yo, dog, it's alright, man. Like, there's more things to do right now than be looking for this woman. Like, this woman's going to just, you're gonna run into her eventually, you know what I mean? If she's even out there, you know what I mean? Because I don't believe you're destined to be with just one person. I think there's a lot of different people that you can end up with, but there are certain people that will just make a better relationship with them. But it's not that you'll love this person more than the other. Nah, some people will complete you in certain ways that the other person won't, and that's it. You know what I mean? And that's where men and women have to really come to these terms of understanding, like, I'm never gonna find this perfect person, and if I found the perfect person I made up in my mind, why would they want me? Because I'm not perfect. Like, I don't know how women don't come to that conclusion, but I get it, because you've been told for the last 20 years that you're the shit. Any man will be lucky to have you. All these different things. Just like men, you know, before that, in our era, they had daddies and shit like, oh, you got a job, you head of household, you can do whatever you want, tell her shut up and all that. And that no, it's because you no. So I realize we all got work to do, man. Not just you, not just me. Millions of people, you know, that want these better lives and these better relationships and stuff. Like, I hold no grudges because I have no enemies. I may be people's enemy or something, but there ain't one person in the world that's literally my enemy except Satan. Everybody else is just an issue, a problem. I can't hate problems. That's what made me stronger. So I got to learn how to survive so hard because of problems. So, you know, when you're ready to apologize, get that feeling off your chest. You know my phone number. You know, you can just text it. You ain't gotta talk. You ain't gotta make yourself feel bad. Now, you know, I don't know if you're watching or not. You know what I mean? To any chick I was talking to, I bet, like, that's the thing that make me mad too. Cause I know all them chicks was thinking the same thing. Like, oh, this nigga probably talking to all the bitches, or they don't even realize. Like, nah, I was talking to the black chick first, dealt with her for a couple months, shit got fucked up, and I cut the shit off cold turkey. Cause I could do shit like that. Once it ain't working, it ain't working. Then I literally just run into this other chick, start talking to her. Shit never jumped off at all. It was an iffy, you like me, you don't like me, you like me, you don't like me. So that shit wasn't really about nothing. That ain't nothing to really be getting upset about and be like, oh, like, you know what I mean? I wasn't in love. Ain't nobody hurt me. I mean, I ain't get the responses that I wanted as fast as I wanted. But, you know, people go through shit, so I can't be mad at that shorty. And then the other shorty, I was talking to, you know what I mean? Never did nothing with her. And she had somebody. So I did exactly what the book says. You know what I mean? Talk to women, see what's up with them. If they ain't what it is, go talk to another woman. See what's up with her. If she ain't it, you know, I wasn't running around sleeping with all these women. Like, and that's what I love about being a good man. That's what I love about being Israel. Because you could style, you could whatever, and because I look like this, that's how I know that's how I know I look good. Not cocky, confident, nothing. Why would a bitch keep accusing you of running around with other chicks? Why would every new chick that you meet not want to go towards you when you show all this real shit towards them? Because they think you're running around with other chicks. So if they think I'm running around with other chicks, I can't be no ugly ass, corny ass nigga then. Get it? So by them even doing what they did, they didn't even realize you're boosting my confidence more and more because you're letting me know I'm a real man. You're letting me know that you ain't ready for no shit like this. I may not be the realest man for you. I always say, that dude ain't that dude for every woman. So I don't never care when I'm not that dude for a chick. That's the way it is. I can't make someone like me. I can't make someone fall in love with me just off no reason. Being that dude is someone just, they fall for you and they are not playing around and they're trying to get you and they don't give a fuck if anybody's in the way. They're like, I'm gonna get them out the way because I'm gonna learn what you want. I'm gonna give you everything you want. And then they're not, because they're not, no, what other men want to give a woman everything they want? And play the real role and take their time with it. Duh. What woman doesn't want to keep asking you, let's go on a date, let's go on a date, let's go on a date, let's go buy me this, buy me that. When a real woman's interested in you, she cook dinner and bring it to you. She invites you over and you eat dinner at her house. You go to her house and your house and eat. You don't keep spending money. When a woman likes you for real, women don't act like men don't notice. This is why most of you get fucked and left. Because the first thing y'all do with you want to chill? Yeah, let's go to Applebee's. Let's go to this. Let's go buy me something. You make yourself look like trash when you do that. Women think that shit is cool though. They like, nah, what do you mean? You're supposed to take me on a date. I'm supposed to get to know you the first time we go and chill. We're supposed to drink a coffee. We're supposed to go walk in a park. We're supposed to go take a walk. I'm not supposed to drop $50 to $100 and buy plates of food or an alcohol and shit. What the fuck does that have to do with getting to know you? This is why no relationships work anymore. Because no one actually gets to know each other. They get to fucking show off in front of each other and swear that they're the shit. The nigga's spending money trying to be the shit. The woman's swearing that she's a dime and no other bitch in the world's better than her. But you can look across the table and see a bitch that looks way better than her. It's pathetic. It's stupid. It's really stupid. And I wish people would stop doing this shit to each other. If you don't like a dude, do you realize there are some men out here that'll literally take your ass out to eat for free? Just to be around you anyway, just to talk to you. And no, he's not going to get nothing. But you could be upfront with that. You won't get as many dates, but, god damn, stop being, disgusted. Like, I don't know how many women don't really look at themselves like you're, like bums. If you got to go on, 3 dinner dates to eat really good this week, you're a bum-ass bitch. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but come on, man, how y'all scream independence and all that, and y'all don't even want to buy your own dinner. You go on a date and don't buy your own shit. Independence, that's what it means. Just like dudes. Dudes be wanting to hit the drawers. Dudes be wanting to have a good experience with a woman, but they don't want to get dressed up. They don't want to learn a whole bunch of things that women actually like so they can talk about those things and be interesting to women. And not just, the same old bullshit. And then wonder why they can't keep a woman around them. Duh. Stop just flashing your money, bro. Women want more than just your money. After a woman gets your money and realizes that you will spend on her, the next thing she's going to start wanting is, how smart is he? What can he teach me? What can he show me to make me feel like a better woman besides this money? What can he do for me? How good is he sexually? Will he upgrade his shit to please me? Never. Nope. Facts.
Now, if you know what you're worth, you want to get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not point fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and
how many of you actually point your fucking fingers at people and say, I'm not where I should be because of them? I used to do that. Shit, every now and again I do it now. But you know what I do after that? I go look in the mirror and I think about all the things I didn't do to make my life better. And then I go, oh yeah, I could have did things. All love, all praise to the Most High.